Welcome to Married MBA today. I'm your host, Allison Day, and in the studio we have 4 MBA students joining us. Welcome. If you wouldn't mind, would you please just tell us your name and where you're from and what track you're in?
Okay, I'm Jeffrey Chen, and I'm from China. I'm a first-year MBA student, and my track is in global supply chain.
Iris Zhou from China as well, first-year MBA student, and major in finance.
And I'm Joni Leishman, and my major is supply chain, and I'm from Canada.
And I'm Alec Westwood. I'm from Provo, Utah, not too far, and I am an OBHR major in first-year MBA.
Thank you. So is there anything else that you all have in common?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
We're married.
Yeah. So just to clarify, that there are 2 couples that are married, and you're all doing the program together.
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Wow. So maybe you could tell us a little bit about your story and how you ended up doing the MBA program at BYU. Let's start here.
Sure. Actually, how did we end up here?
Well, I'll tell how we met. So Alec and I were both working. We were both out of school, and we had mutual friends. We all were traveling together to Turkey, and that's where we in Turkey, we got to spend time and history from there, right? So we dated for about 4 years after that, and yeah, we got married 2.5 years ago. So
Congratulations.
thank you.
And then for coming to an MBA, I had decided at some point that I wanted to do an MBA. I was interviewing with one of the awesome professors on campus, and supporting wife, as Joni was, she was there to be with me. And after the interview, the professor came out and started chatting with Joni, and he basically convinced her to come do an MBA as well. So
Awesome. Well, we're very
awesome.
glad that he did.
Me too.
Awesome. And how about you guys?
Oh yeah, and so we met each other when we were 19 years old, and then it was the first year of the university, and then we were classmates. And I remember that at one time, it was the first week of the first semester, and then a group of our classmates planned to hang out together. But finally, it turns out that only me and Iris made it. So we have to only hang out with each other. And then we got a lot of time talk to each other, get to know each other, and soon we started date with each other. And I feel lucky that we share the same ambitions and interests, and to travel around and finally come here.
Very nice.
Yeah, and after dating for 9 years, 2.5 years ago, we decided to get married. And after getting married, we decided to continue our adventure together. And that's why we applied BYU MBA together, because this is the most family-friendly program in the country, right? Mm-hmm. So yeah, very lucky. We both got accepted, and that's why we are here.
Wonderful. Well, congratulations to you as well.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for being here today. Maybe you could share with us a little bit about maybe fears that you had doing something like this together, something that can be very stressful at times.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
Yeah, actually, before coming to the U.S., we actually kind of have the concern that maybe we won't end up in the same place after graduation. And also, actually, this summer we are heading to different cities for internship. I'm going to Detroit, and he's going to Seattle.
Wow.
But hopefully we can find a perfect solution after in half a year when we graduate from the program.
So that's a very real concern.
Yeah.
How about you guys?
I would say absolutely my biggest fear was that she would get better grades than I did. Which has proven to be true.
Oh, I wasn't going to ask that.
We've decided that the professors collude and give us the same grades. We just get the same grades in every class, no family strife.
Well, that's fantastic. Yeah. I'm glad that's worked out. How about, have you seen any advantages to going through together?
Yeah, absolutely, I think. Well, for us at least, we're not necessarily the most
social, outgoing,
networking kind of people. And so it's really nice to have someone that you can kind of turn off with. So you go to class, you have to be a part of everything, and it can be high stress, but it's really nice to have a moment in the day where you can go and be with someone you know has your back and it's okay to not say anything and to not be on your game, I guess. So it's been really nice that way. Mm-hmm.
That sounds great. How about you guys?
It's kind of the same thing that we get to know our classmates quickly because we are in different sections. So we can introduce our teammates to each other. Yeah, and so I think it's fun, and we can share meal plan, and then we got to, and we got the opportunities to go to Dr. Snow and Dr. LeBaron's house twice.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and because she's in the finance major, and I joined. I participated a lot of GFA activities, and she participated some supply chain activities. So
Yeah,
Fun.
fun,
Yeah.
That sounds so awesome. So, all in all, is this something that you would recommend to other couples who are maybe thinking about doing this?
I would absolutely recommend it. I think it's such a cool opportunity to get to see each other in this case in a business setting and work with each other. I had never worked with Joni in a professional setting or at school or anything, and to get to do that, it's been really, really exciting. And it's if it works with your family, if it works with your situation, like absolutely, I think that there have not been any downfalls at all for doing it.
I think like Jeffrey was saying, it's really nice to be able to have the same interests. So it's nice to be able to go forward and be able to talk about the same things and understand where each other's coming from. And I would absolutely tell, if you have the chance and the means and the situation, it's been really great for us. So.
Thank you.
And for us, I would say definitely, I would recommend so. And I think doing the program together, it's the most romantic thing we've ever done, And although we've known each other for like 12 years, but I feel like going through the challenges together make me understand him better. So I think it's a very good way to know your another half better. So I would definitely recommend it.
Thank you guys so much for coming and for sharing your stories and some of your experiences in the program. This has been really fun. So thank you.
Thank you
you.
too.
And thank you so much for joining us today on MBA Today.